Yeah, coming from little old Adelaide, it's a good old underdog kind of story. I think it's awesome that UNESCO picked Adelaide to be a city of music. You know, as a lifelong Adelaidean, certainly been on Hindley Street a bit. The big key mural is the back cover of the album No Exit, and that's full silhouette. Another part was the light boxes, that kind of really references that gig posters posted on the side of pubs.
It's just incredible. I mean, there it is. It's a permanent thing and it recognises what we've managed to achieve over the last 51 odd years.
I felt very connected to being able to paint this for the Angels, for example, with my parents having the records and uncles and aunties playing it and hearing it in through the 80s and the late 70s on the radio when I was a very young kid. It makes it important and special that we can do that.
One through line that kept coming through was that they really kicked down the door and opened that pathway from Australian rock music over to the States.
We don't sort of put tickets on ourselves, but at the same time, we recognise that we've had a lot of impact.
I've worked with Joel on a handful of projects before. Classic Adelaide, there's lots of intermingling and stuff like that across the board. Kind of gave Joel a bit of a crash course on all these interesting parts about the Angels, and we worked together going through bits of the archive to find all these great images and stuff that we could draw from.
I think for this work, it was very important that it wasn't mine, it was really about the Angels. The slight styling that came in from me was to chop things up in a geometric sense, overlapping typography and taking the letters out of their posters and stuff over the years and putting them together. The rest of it is just sort of pulling together a timeline or some of the most iconic photographs or album covers and posters that they've had over such a long career.
We would come to Hindley Street on a Saturday night and we'd walk up and down the street carrying our instruments. Just up the road here is Marcelina's pizza joint. We'd go in there and we'd just start playing and they'd give us free pizzas. We'd wander down, we'd go to the pancake kitchen and they gave us free pancakes. And this is not on the same night, by the way.
The characters that they all brought certainly was a big influence and something that I really wanted to represent in my approach to the Laneway. It was about going to the pub and seeing the poster on the wall and go get tickets to that next week.